In today's video, we'll build a fun rock paper scissors game using Python. It's beginner friendly and only takes a few lines of code, and we'll teach you how to use inputs, conditional statements, and Python's random module. Let's dive in. First, we'll be importing random, and this is to help the computer randomly generate a choice from the list of choices we'll be creating, either rock, paper, or scissors. Now let's create the choice. So say choice is equals to a list of things where we have the rock, we have the paper, and we have the scissors. Good. Now that we've created the choice, let's go further to give the game a title. So let's print something like play rock paper scissors. Okay, so that will be the title of the game, just to play rock paper scissors. And then we move further to create a while loop. Now while true, we want everything under this while loop to run until the player decides to exit the game. So the first thing we'll be giving the player is a choice. So say choice is equals to input. Now I want to pass the options we have for this player to choose. So the first one is to play the game. Remember to use /n to enter the next line. The second one will be to exit. And then let's say something like enter your choice. Let's give this person a hint, 1 or 2 as the hint. Good. Now we proceed by giving or using conditional statements. So we say if, remember we are using choice here, so using choice to get an input will not make much sense. So let's differentiate that. Let's call that play game. Let's call that play game. That sounds better. Not in capital letter, but play game in camel casing. Now if play game is equals the string 1, it means this person wants to play. But else if play game is equals the string 2, that is the first one we want to create, it means this person wants to exit. So let's just print thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. So that's what we want to do, and then we break out of this function. So thank the person for playing, and then we exit. Now what if this user is not choosing 1 or 2? It means it's choosing a wrong option. Let's just print wrong choice. So let's now give the person a hint and say something like choose 1 to play game or 2 to exit game. That's the hint we're going to give the user. /n just to space it out. So that is all to run the game. Now if this user has decided to play the game, it means we have to print the random thing that is generated from the computer. So we're going to call this computer choice. So the computer choice will be equals to the random, which we imported, dot choice, and then we pass in the list choice. Good. So if the person has decided to play the game, then we're going to get this get the computer choice. The next thing we want to get is the user's choice. So let's call that user choice. Now the user choice will be equals to an input, and this input would like to pass some very important things. Let's do / enter space out. So the first one, we want to give the user the rock. Then we give the user paper as a choice to make. And last option we want to give the user to choose from is the scissors. And of course, we are going to tell the user to choose your shot. Choose your shot. That makes more sense. So, if the user has chosen his or her shot, we begin to compare. So we say if user choice is equals computer choice, then let's print it's a tie. We'll print it's a tie. That's to tell the user that, oh, it's a tie. But else, if user choice, now we're going to be typing a lot of things to determine the win. So we'll say if user choice is equals the computer choice, sorry, let's go again. If user choice is equals, let's say rock, and computer choice is equals scissors, then it means the player or the user wins. Okay, or / to enter the next line, brackets, user choice equals the string paper, and computer choice is equals the string rock. It means the player also won. Or the last one is if user choice is equals scissors, and computer choice is equals paper. It means the user also won. Now let's put a semicolon to end that, and then we print. Let's just print a statement that says you won. Let's put a thumbs up emoji. We do that with the Windows key and period, and let's select the thumbs up. Good. Now else, if it's none of those, it means this player has lost. So let's just print you lose, and let's create some frowny face, window key and period, and we select 2 frowny faces. Space that out. So that's all for the rock paper scissors game. Let's just recap what we did. Don't forget to save your work with Ctrl S. First of all, we imported with random. Next, we gave the computer a choice in a list. Thirdly, we printed a title. The fourth line, we created a while loop to be able to play the game, and we gave the player options to choose from and a place to make their choice with the inputs there. Then we conditionally checked all of this. If the player wants to play the game, we first of all check the computer choice with random, or get the computer choice with random, and then we compare that computer choice with the player's choice. If it's equal, it's a tie. Then if it's any of this in the else if, it means the player won. But if it's none of those, it means the player lost. Simple as that. Now let's run our code. When you run our code, you can see I'm welcomed with the play rock paper scissors as the title of my game. If I click on 1, it shows me the options for rock paper scissors. Let's go with rock as the first option. If I click on that, wow, I won. That's impressive. Now let's play that again. If I also choose paper, for example, whoa, what a coincidence. Let's try that again. Let's try scissors this time. Okay, let's press 1 to play and try scissors. I hope I win again. There's something fishy. Let's see if there's anything fishy about our code. Well, there's nothing. I'm just winning. I'm just good at this game. Okay, let's try paper again and enter. It's a tie. Good. Let's try paper again. And it says, oh, wrong choice. Hint, choose 1 or 2 to play. And that is because it gave me options to either play or exit, but I chose paper, which is a wrong choice. So let's press 1 again, enter. And now let's choose paper again, enter. You can see it has printed you lose. Now let's exit the game. So if I click on 2 and enter, it says thank you for playing. Well, it was fun winning 3 times. So that is all for the rock paper scissors game. Please don't forget to like this video and share, and also comment on other videos you'd like me to do that are similar to this or things you'd like to learn in Python. God bless you.